Hey guys, Taylor here and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you already been here, thanks for coming back. So in today's video, I have another testing new makeup video for you guys. I have some LYS, I have some Raine, some Tower 28, some Natasha Denona, just a little bit of everything. So I'll be doing this look for you guys today. So if you are interested, then please keep on watching. Before we start the video, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Please turn your post notifications on so you get notified every time your girl uploads a video. And follow me on Instagram. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. Alright y'all, so my brows are already done. For my eyeshadow base, I went in with a little bit of my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And I'm going to blend this out with my Real Techniques sponge. And then I'm going to set it down with my Fenty Beauty Changemaker Pressed Powder in the shade Deep Number 1. Alright you guys, so for the eyes, I have this Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette. I got this in my April boxy charm. I'm going to see if I can create a quick look using this palette. I am going to be using the M441 brush and I'm going to go in with this shade right here and blend that all over my crease. Alright y'all, so that shade looks a bit ashy on my eyes, so I'm going to take my Jackie Aina palette and I'm going to go in with a little bit of the shade Ginger, and I'm just going to go over top this shade because I don't want to just remove everything and start over. Let's see what that does. Alright you guys, I'm not gonna lie, these shades, they look really ashy. Like, they are looking good on camera, but in person it's just not giving. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this shade right here and I'm using the M573 brush and I'm going to see what I can do with it. I'm going to take this M321 brush and I'm going in with this shade right here and I'm just going to apply that on the lids. I'm not gonna lie, this palette is actually 101. I don't like it. Alright you guys, so I applied some lashes and this is what the eyes are looking like for now. Not my favorite, but I'm not pressed about it. I'm focused on the base because I have some really exciting products that I've been wanting to try. However, I don't have a new primer, so I'm just going to be using my NYX Hydra Touch Primer. Currently, this is my favorite drugstore primer and I'm almost out of this, so I kind of want to use it up as well. Alright you guys, so for foundation, it's one that I've been wanting to try for the longest and I'm so excited. This is the LYS Triple Fix Serum Foundation. I picked this up in the shade DG7. This is supposed to be dark with golden undertones. I'm hoping that this shade works for me. This is what the packaging looks like, really cute. Loving this triangle thing that is going on. Comes with a pump. And I'm just going to apply it on the back of my hand and then go in with a sponge. I'm going with 2 pumps first. And I'm using my Juno sponge. Okay, this shade should work. Okay. It does have a weird smell to it. It smells earthy. But I think I did a pretty good job with the shade match. Shout out to Sephora because I used the shade match on the Sephora app. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss, and this time it's a hit. Alright you guys, so I applied the foundation to one side of my face just to show you guys what it looks like, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like my skin tone looks a lot more even. It's not full coverage. I am getting a light coverage, really light coverage. I feel like I can build it up to a medium, but I'm liking the way it's looking. It is giving glowy, your skin but better, everyday kind of look. I'm not mad at it so far. I feel like this shade, it's spot on, but I can also take it into summer. So I feel like this will work perfect for me during the summertime, and I'm liking it so far. All right, you guys, the foundation is on, and I'm not mad at it at all. It is giving dewy. It is definitely giving glowy. Like, just look at my forehead. Oh my god, this is so glowy. I didn't expect it to be this glowy. I'm going to go in with some of my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer just around my mouth, like just to conceal my hyperpigmentation. And I'm going to blend this out with the same sponge that I used for my foundation. So for concealer, I'm going in with the Sephora Bright Future Serum Concealers. I'm mixing the shade 13 and the shade 16. And I just did it on the back of my hand, and then I'm going to apply this under my eyes. Alright you guys, so while the concealer is drying down, I'm going to use my Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Stick in the shade Brown Sugar to contour my face. And I'm taking my Merit Beauty blending brush, and I'm just applying it on the brush instead of applying it onto my face. Alright y'all, so I applied a little bit too much contour, so I just went back over with the sponge that I used for my foundation, and then when I blend the concealer out, all of this will balance out. I'm using the same sponge I used for foundation to blend my forehead. Alright, so to blend my under eyes, I'm using another Juno sponge, but this is the Lemon Drop sponge. Alright you guys, so the face is coming together really nicely. I'm going to go in with a little bit of setting powder. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier translucent. This is the original translucent. I don't know why, but I haven't used it in a really long time, so I'm going to be using this today. And as always, I'm going back in with that sponge that I used for my concealer to blend any creasing that might have happened under the eye, and then I'll go in with my Real Techniques sponge and my powder. I'm going to set the rest of my face, and I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder in the shade 60 Deep. Alright you guys, so usually I'd go in with my Garnier spray to melt all my powders together, but honestly my face is not looking powdery today. I don't know if it's because of the foundation, so I'm going to skip my garnier spray today and just go in with my bronzer. For bronzer, I'm super excited. I have the new Colored Raine bronzers. I picked up 2 shades. I got the shade Naughty Spice and the shade Sienna Babe. I'm going to use the shade Sienna Babe because Naughty Spice looks deep and it looks like I'm going to bring her out for summer, but I am going to show you both shades up close. So this is the shade Sienna Babe, and this is the shade Naughty Spice. So this is what they look like. Gorgeous. As I said, I am going to be going in with the shade Sienna Babe, and I'm taking the angled blush brush from Colored Raine as well to apply this shade. I don't know how pigmented these bronzers are, so I'm going in with a very light hand. I really do. You guys, I like this bronzer. I really like this shade. Oh, it gives you the bronzy look without being too orange, and I like that. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good on my skin. Alright you guys, I think it's safe to say we can add the Colored Raine bronzers to my top bronzers, because just look at the skin. I'm loving the way it looks. I'm not gonna lie, it looks really good, and even though I contoured, you can definitely still see the bronzer coming through, and I'm here for it. I'm going to go in with some blush. I'm using this Sephora Empower blush palette. It comes with a blush and 2 highlights, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here as my blush. You guys, I tried this in a full face of Sephora and I'm obsessed with this blush. This blush is amazing. It is so pigmented. I love it, and I'm going in with my Real Techniques blush brush. Just look at that blush. Alright you guys, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlight. I'm going to use my NYX High Glass in the shade Golden Hour. You guys, the highlights in this palette, it swatches beautifully, but on the skin, it just doesn't give what I need it to give. I was gonna return this palette, but the blush is amazing, so I'm going to hold on to it just because I really like this blush. But my NYX High Glass, this is everything. I'm going to go in with this. Alright you guys, for lips, I'm going to line with my Colourpop BFF4. So for lipstick, I'm going in with the tiniest bit of the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Unbutton. And finally, I have a new gloss. This is from Tower 28. This is my first time trying anything from Tower 28. This is in the shade Almond. That's really lightweight. I went back in with a little bit of the Fenty Beauty lipstick just to lighten the lips a little bit, but I'm really liking the formula of that Tower 28 gloss. It is really lightweight and juicy, and I'm loving the way the lips are looking. I'm going to take my scarf off and then come back and show you guys the finished look and give you guys my final thoughts. Alright you guys, I am back and this is what the face is looking like. I'm not gonna lie, another week, another successful slay. I'm loving how the face is looking. This LYS foundation is amazing. I love it. My face is still giving dew, but at the same time beat face. I know it's not a full coverage foundation, but as you guys can see, I can definitely make this a full coverage beat face and not just every day. So I feel like you can wear this on an everyday basis or turn it into a full coverage beat face foundation, and I'm just loving the way it is looking on the skin. the colored Raine bronzer, you guys. This is definitely in my top 10 now. I really like this bronzer. I feel like April was a good month for bronzers for me. Loving this. I really like it. I feel like if we are the same foundation shade, you can go with the shade Naughty Spice or the shade Sienna Bay. What I'm going to do is use Sienna Bay right now, but you know, as it gets closer to summer, I will jump over and start using Naughty Spice or mix both shades. It is up to you, but I love the formula of the bronzer. Highly recommend it. And my Tower 28 gloss, you guys, I'm definitely going to be picking up a couple more shades. It looks beautiful on the lips. It feels really lightweight, definitely giving juice. I did go back in with some lipstick on top of the gloss and it didn't affect the juiciness of the gloss. And it just looks really good. So I'm definitely going to pick up a couple more shades. I'm impressed with everything that I tried today. The only thing that I'm iffy about is this eyeshadow palette. The look looks really good, but I just expected a little bit more. It blended really well, but I don't know. I just expected a little bit more. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.